with New American Funding today and find out how easy it can be. Even if you are currently in the process of refinancing, don't forget to call New American Funding for your complimentary second opinion. 800-827-7283. That's 800-827-7283. 800-827-7283. NMLS 6606.
Fearless conversation. It's the new 102.5 The Phone.
All right, everybody.
Pay attention.
Now
that we're over there, let's start the show.
The conversation is about to get louder. You're listening to Miggs and Swig. Don Miggs, Ben Swig, JoJo, Lisa, and JJ. From music to marriage, from politics to parenting, from dating to deep thoughts and sports. Get ready for Miggs and Swig. Life out loud.
Let's get the show on the road.
All right,
That was a lot of mumbo jumbo in there.
I'll do the one commercial was like another commercial. Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Hi, hey, this
heard
is
it.
Don Miggs and Lisa DeBartolo Miggs, and right now it's really just love
It's
fest.
just the two of us.
And we can make it. Hey,
I feel like I
welcome
look terrible this morning. I actually
Nobody
had
on
eye
radio
makeup.
cares.
I know, but I had eye makeup on last night because we went to a wedding,
I was
and
there.
it never comes off right.
Yeah.
I just cannot get it off. I have to ask JoJo when she does arrive how she gets her beautiful black eye makeup off of her face.
She does put on
Eyes.
a lot of eye makeup.
But it looks good on her.
Looks good on her. She gets compliments on
She
it.
does. Many.
All right.
From
Well,
men and women.
Right now, so Ben Swig is in an RV somewhere around the world, around the country, and not around the world because it's very hard to get the RV across the water. But he is in his
He would
RV.
manage to do it.
Yeah. And on top of that, we have JJ's in Tampa. And JoJo is here. She was stuck on a...
I was just talking about you.
What were you talking about?
How you get your amazing eye makeup off, because I had eye makeup on last night and I just cannot get it off.
I feel like mine's still on. Is mine still on?
Yeah, you might have a little bit there.
This is the best conversation.
But it doesn't look bad, though. Listen, there are only a few of us,
Yeah,
here
leave it
chit-chatting,
alone.
so
You
let
don't
us
think
talk
there-
girly
You don't think
stuff.
there's enough to go through with the fact that we still, the whole, I cannot wait. This show is going to be about, it's going to be
Heavy.
It's gonna be about guns and rape. I mean, that's the whole damn show.
Yeah.
Because we live in a world where I'm sorry. I know you get to. I don't have any issue with you and your gun. You can do what you want, have it. But if anyone thinks that there isn't a discussion to be had with so many people being shot last night in Orlando, Christina Grimmie, the star from The Voice, being shot.
Also in Orlando.
Also in Orlando. So tighten up. Tampa goes as far as figured out Florida. If you think that I don't have any problem. Again, if you come into my house and you get through my dogs, my security system, and a guard, and you get into my bedroom, I am going to shoot you between the eyes. I don't have a problem with that. But
You
it's
can't
getting
even
out
get
of
into
hand.
our safe to get the gun out.
Well, if I knew the code to our
It's your finger. It's your finger.
Nerf guns don't work, Don.
No.
Yeah, well,
Power
hey.
Ranger guns. There you go.
We got a whole mess of them. So before we get started on anything heavy, good morning, JoJo. Nice of you to show up.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for having me.
We have road closures.
Oh my God. I thought it was open because
Getting down.
it was open the other day when I left here.
It's the
So I went all
yeah.
the way up and I was like, now
Yeah.
I don't know where to go except back down. I didn't.
Oh, yeah, you could have gone over to Ventura.
Yeah, cold water.
Okay.
Right onto Laurel.
Got nervous.
Sorry.
No. But I got nervous. Your husband doesn't respond to text messages.
I was going to say text me.
I
He
know,
doesn't know
that-
how
that
where to
was
tell
my
you to go
fault.
anyway.
I just know sometimes you're rushing around to get in here in the morning, so I just didn't want to bother you.
Thank you. Today I was actually sitting here okay.
Shoot.
Her point wasn't that you're rushing and hopefully everything's okay with you. It's that your time management skills are obviously
No, I know
lacking.
she does a lot.
That's what she's saying.
No, I'm saying she does a lot, and she has 2 children.
I know.
Thank you. I think he's trying to start something here.
Anyway, did I miss the wedding? Did you talk about the wedding? How was your
Not
wedding last
yet.
night?
So Lisa and I did not get married last night.
Oh.
But good friends of ours, Lawrence Katz and his wife, Maria,
Corvallis cats.
which was, the wedding was beautiful. I got to tell you that, and we get there, it's this old place,
This old mansion in Los Feliz.
all these different rooms. You go in, and all of a sudden, you hear singing up top behind you, and it's like a choir. So a couple people from a choir start singing.
As we were waiting for the ceremony to start, sitting in the
It hurts
room.
my feelings. They didn't ask me to participate in that.
And then walking in is the choir. And they're singing just really low, but the full choir is walking through the aisle, and then they go behind the whole back where they're going to get married. So now you're seeing all of them. Then
And they're singing across the universe.
across the universe. And then the women come in first?
No, the men came in first, playing their instruments.
Oh, yeah. All right. So then that happens, and then all of a sudden you hear a guitar, and it's one of the groomsmen, and he's playing an electric.
Because they're all musicians.
Well, I was going to say,
Lawrence Katz
is from
he's from the
Mighty
Mighty
Boss
Boss
Tones.
Tones. But people like Stacey Jones was there, and Stacey is a singer of, I think, American Hi-Fi, but he's also the drummer for Miley Cyrus, drummer for Matchbox 20. I'm sorry.
okay.
You keep saying this, and I'm going to actually Google
amazing.
him because
He's
I don't trust
amazing.
what you're saying.
Well, you can trust it or not. Really unbelievable player. But so they all come in, and our friend Todd Nielsen,
Yes.
and they're all playing a different instrument, and they're doing a song.
I love that.
It was amazing the way they came in, and then all the women come walking in, and then there's the ceremony.
Talentless women. They play no instruments when they
No,
walk
but they
in.
were all wearing Maria
But they were
Corvallis
beautiful. And she, Maria, made all of the bridesmaids' dresses, including her own dress. And each bridesmaid had a different dress, like according to what her body looked like. And they were all different. And
so great.
And they
all
carried-
the guests,
we
white.
wore white.
which I thought was so weird, but
It was great.
It was pretty.
I
it was
feel like
so
it probably
pretty.
looked great once everybody
it
was.
did.
The
we looked
wedding.
the best.
Of course.
We looked the best. The
Michael, what-
I said it was a white wedding.
it was.
It
I wanted to hear
was.
more,
Sounds-
Michael.
I don't.
Although they didn't play white wedding.
I don't wear white well, so
You
I
don't?
would have been
But
very upset about it.
White would look great on you, though.
Yeah, it's just not flattering.
Well,
Well,
when
you know what?
In your grave, I mean, in the casket,
In the grave.
we'll put you right in the white. You'll look great.
There were a few
No.
people there that had some white clothes on that they shouldn't have had on.
Or maybe just a size appropriate white clothes.
That woman with the pants.
Let's not bring up a name. Her name was Beth. No, I don't know. I don't know.
No, oh, but you know what they did have? They had a real cool magician there. You met him when we were at Cicconi's
And
that
she's
night.
pointing to JoJo.
Oh,
And I'm pointing
yes.
to JoJo. He was doing all of these card tricks. And I mean, literally, I am dumbfounded as to how these people
She had
do
also
this.
had a couple of drinks, and she had this
I had
cute
2 glasses
smile.
of wine.
By the way, I'm not insulting you. I don't know why you're getting all defensive. Cutest smile, because like he would he's showing a 3 of diamonds or something. All of a sudden, it's an 8 of spades, and she's like, "How do you do?" It was really.
Because I
love
really, I
magic.
want to know if anybody out there in Radio Land knows how these people do these card tricks. I
Yes.
really want to know.
Tell me the one where. So
800-771-1025 or 727-579-1025.
Why do we ever give the number that's
I
not
don't know. I
800?
feel like when I listen to the shows on this station, they always give out both. So I
But
thought,
tell me why. Why
she's
would you,
smart.
No. But tell me why you would use a regular phone number and not just the 800 number. Is there a reason?
I don't know. Do you still have to dial area? Like, do you have to dial 727, or if you just have a 727 area code, you can just dial the number and you don't have to dial 800?
Right.
I don't know. Todd's saying he's saying yes.
I've-
See, I don't know that stuff because I just have someone dial for me because I'm very important.
You're gross. What were you
So
going to say?
I just usually say, "Hey, Lisa, will you dial for me?"
and she says
does.
you can go.
Hey, Lisa, will you do everything for me?
What was I gonna
rocks.
say? Okay, so this magician.
I feel like I can't hear.
Well, turn up the volume.
But it's up.
Michael.
I turned all.
No, go to number 4.
Oh, I
and
was
to-
turning the wrong one up.
all right.
My ears.
So the magician.
It was a long night.
So the magician,
Oh,
he takes a number. He takes a card out. You do the thing. He goes, pick a card. You pick it, whatever it is. Behind him is a table, and he puts it on the table and puts a cup on it. You see him do this, and now you're doing your whole thing, and 2 tricks later, he says to you, and it's the 8 of spades, and you know what? You see an 8 of spades, and no, you don't. Look behind you under the thing, and you're like, wait, but that thing's.
But
been
that was
there.
a 3 of diamonds,
You pick it up, and it's the 8 of spades.
and it's a different card.
How does I don't. I
Wait,
don't-
wasn't one of them a blue card and a red card?
Yes.
Remember, something happened when he actually had a blue card in the middle of all the red cards, and it was your card.
But you know what? I did get to ask him, so I'm like, and now it's just you and me, a couple of magicians having a conversation.
Yeah,
And he said, magicians? I said, musicians, magicians, we're the same things. We're just whatever.
You had
entertainers.
way more wine than I did last
I did.
night, by
So
the way.
I believe that.
So I asked him.
See, Todd Nielsen was there with us, so I'm just telling you.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it went down like water.
Water. It was water.
Water.
So I says to him, I says, magician man, let's be on the real, you and me. No, I said, what
so
happens?
gangster.
If
You sound like your
what happens
mother.
if you screw this up?
Yeah.
And he said, honestly, it's no different than anyone else. You just move on to the next trick. I said, so like
keep going.
You got to make mistakes. He goes, everyone makes mistakes. Like, you're juggling, you're going to drop it. He said, you literally just move on and just hope people don't harp on the fact that you just screwed up.
And by the way, he knows hundreds of card tricks, he
And
said.
hundreds of people, he said.
I'm sure.
Okay.
I love that. So it was a good wedding. You had a good time.
We had a great time.
And the
Good.
food, I just have
But
to
then
say
we
the
left.
food.
But then we left. What we did is we did our exit. We're like, this is good. Hey, everyone's ready to dance. Oh, good hugs, good hugs. We moonwalked right on out of there.
Well, but the ceremony started at around 3:30. It was only about 15 minutes long. It was very quick. But then you didn't sit for dinner until 6.
Oy.
So, you're kind
I
of...
was
and
on
we didn't
Cocktail
know.
hours.
Yeah,
It was a couple of cocktails.
That's a long time.
I was accosting the waiter every time. I put it strategically near the door so
Honest
the
to
second
God, it was
opened,
hilarious.
like he'd come out to start giving people. There's only 6 pieces on his tray.
For
and I'm like, well,
appetizers.
I'm going to be one of the 6 every time. So the first 2 dozen times he comes out, like
He's
Lisa and
grabbing
I-
these-
You're ambushing the waiter is what you're
Don't
doing.
involve me in that. I had one. I had one.
All right, we got to move on. I got other stories to talk about. I do need to name drop. I don't know if Todd has the name drop, our little name drop, but 2 things that happened. One,
He does.
anyone a little bit of a fan of Melrose Place?
No, I was not.
All right, never
Oh,
mind.
she's too young for that.
No, I mean, I watched it, but I wasn't
We
like...
sat
I remember
with
the
Jake from
chicks.
Melrose Place.
Oh.
Grant Show.
Yeah.
And
oh,
his
I
wife.
know Grand Show.
Nice guy. We're gonna
Handsome
Still
man.
handsome?
Yeah, we're gonna have some. We're gonna spend some time with them next week because they're gonna come over and have a little tequila.
And he's married to
kill
a
you.
very lovely lady named Catherine. They have a 2-year-old.
Oh.
He's in his mid-50s. She's 49. They have a 2-year-old.
Whoa.
Wow.
All right,
Yes.
that's
Good
that.
for them.
The more important, we're going to need to go to commercial at some point here soon, but we are right now taking. This morning I took vitamins.
Was that your 2 name drops? I thought you
No,
had
I have
2.
another name drop, but
Oh.
I didn't want to bring up John Fogerty just
Oh.
yet. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, John Fogerty.
Oh, okay. We'll wait
Dinner
for
with
that.
him last two nights ago.
Oh, okay.
My new BFF, Lisa and I. I didn't want to bring
He
up.
kind
John
of
Fogerty.
is. He kind of is.
Who-
I
was
just don't know
pretty
how you
amazing.
do it, Miggs.
He
I
was-
don't know how you do it.
He was amazing. It was really cool to be with him. But let's not talk about John Fogerty right now.
Okay.
I want to know how many vitamins and supplements are too damn many when you're trying to stay healthy, because I took 14 of them this morning. 14
Wow.
vitamins and supplements this morning.
Did you include the ones that we drink in our smoothie?
No,
Because those are supplements also.
14.
So you had probably 17.
It cannot be good for me.
I agree.
On the other side, it's like my body has to process all this stuff. I need to understand if you take a lot of vitamins and supplements out there, if that's something you think is a good idea. I don't know. More important, we do have the Juice with JoJo today. We don't have Miggs and Swig with, but I'm sure Michael Lombardo is here with us, and he's going to have something worth talking about.
You just totally threw me under a bus right there.
Talk
I thought
about
I was
Game
just
of
the guest
Thrones.
on here, man.
Lisa out loud, and I wanted to tell me something good. And I want to ask you, if gun control isn't something you think is an issue, then I bet you're going to hate us after the commercial, because it is, and I don't care which side of the conversation you're on. People who do not deserve to die are, for no apparent reason other than that somebody has access to a deadly weapon and they're unhinged. And it matters to me. So if you can tell me something good about our current gun laws, I'd love to hear it. Something good about it. Why it's a good idea besides I want to be able to protect myself. Like, give me a good reason for you, for the way our gun control is right now, our gun laws. Do you have one, JoJo?
I have a lot of things that I want to say about this, but we'll talk about it when we come back after the break.
Was I ready for break?
Oh, I don't know. You were
You keep acting like
very
we're
rushed.
done.
All right, I'm not rushed. I feel
You
good.
seem rushed.
Well, I'd love to hear 800-771-1025 if you want to call and just talk to JoJo, because
Hi.
she's obviously not rushed. It just took her a while to get here and be late. So Miggs and Swig show after these messages.
Miggs and Swig, Life Out Loud on 102.5 The Bone. Just one more reason to listen to The Bone 24 hours a day. The Mike Calta Show, weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley. Everyone knows the key to a magic trick is distraction. Some car dealers still resort to tricks, offering a prize to keep your focus off of what you're paying for the vehicle. Remember, keep your eye on the price, not the prize. StingrayChevrolet.com.
If it's chipped or cracked, they'll buy it back. Auto Glass America, 813-96 Glass.
Ted Hollander, attorney. Speeding, suspended license, DUI. Call the Ticket Clinic Law Firm at 1-800-CITATION. We handle traffic tickets in every Florida county. Our goal is to get your traffic ticket dismissed. Call 1-800-CITATION or online at theticketclinic.com.
Tyrone and 4th Street Hooters are your Rays headquarters. Catch the Rays games and enjoy $2 Big Daddy mugs or $20 boneless wings in a pitcher. Now through June 30th, look for the special code for your chance to win a trip to the Big Apple. Hooters, the best place to catch the Rays. As part of 102.5 The Bone's campaignful coverage, The Bone will be hosting its first ever career fair Monday, June 27th from 3 to 6 p.m. at Bright House Field in Clearwater. It's our goal to help accelerate the local job market, helping our listeners connect with local businesses looking to hire, like Great Bay Distributor, Safe Touch Security, Construction Corps, Roto-Rooter, Republic Services, and more. If you have a local business and need to find the right candidate for a job, email sales@theboneonline.com and find the perfect candidate at the Bone Career Fair.
James Hardy Building Products has immediate job openings for machine operators and maintenance technicians at their plant in Plant City. James Hardy is looking for workers with a good background and strong work ethic. Log on to hardyjobs.com to learn more about these jobs in Plant City with great pay, health insurance, 401k, and paid vacation. Join the team at James Hardy Building Products. Log on to hardyjobs.com.
Shoot Straight is the first choice for all your firearm needs in Clearwater, Tampa, and Lakeland. Shoot Straight service reps are shooting sports enthusiasts who know and use the products they sell. All the top brands: Smith & Wesson, Sig Sauer, Beretta, Springfield, Kimber, American Security, and more. And they stand behind their products with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Shoot Straight also offers concealed weapons courses and firearm enhancement, restoration, and repair. Plus memberships to the rifle and pistol ranges. Shoot Straight, a premier Smith & Wesson M&P dealer. Your first choice for all your firearm needs in Clearwater, Tampa, and Lakeland. Visit shoot-straight.com.
If you've been hurt in a motorcycle or auto accident, it can be an overwhelming experience. You may have lost your health, your transportation, and your income. Now you're dealing with an insurance company to make things right. Dealing with the insurance companies and the law is an intricate process and involves the need for a trusted injury attorney. I'm attorney Fran Hosh. I have dedicated my practice to helping victims of motorcycle accidents, auto accidents, trucking accidents, personal injury, and wrongful death. I provided legal counsel and experience for accident victims and injured motorcycle riders from all across Florida for over a decade. If you've been in an accident, please call me now at 866-LAW-FRAN or visit my website at lawfran.com. At my office, we never back down from insurance companies or their attorneys. We will fight for your rights and never charge a fee or cost unless we recover money for you. Be extremely cautious while out on the road, either driving or riding. Stay alert, stay safe, and stay alive. I'm Fran Hosh. For more information on how I can help you, go to lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
You're listening to Miggs and Swig on 102.5 The Bone.
Alrighty then. How you guys doing here on a Sunday morning? We are easing you out of your Saturday night, bringing you into your Sunday morning. It's always funny when we're on the road. So we're in California doing the show live, and that's with Lisa, JoJo, myself, and Michael. And we are in our house. We have a little bungalow, which is the recording studio, which is it's a different building. We come out here, and everybody looks sort of like a little bit like deer in the headlights when we're here. It's different than we're at the station.
Yes.
We're at the station, you're in the studio, and it's like everything's rolling. You sort of know what's going to happen. When you're here, I don't know, it always feels.
Well, you've had a couple of hours to wake up when we're in Tampa at the station. I mean, even though we get up early here, to be out here into the studio having to like be on so early.
Right.
It's a lot.
Mike Calton does it, right?
Yeah.
Is that what he does?
They do it at 6 a.m.
It's kind of gloomy out, too.
It is very.
It's
Yesterday
dark.
it rained here. Never rains in California.
There are a couple things I want to get into. Everyone, you guys have all heard of John Oliver, you know, the talk show host?
Yes.
Love him.
Did you hear what he did, Michael?
No.
All right, so
It almost made me cry, actually.
So I'm looking at businessinsider.com. Some 9,000 people stuck with delinquent medical bills had their debts forgiven, courtesy of HBO host John Oliver.
Wow.
On his show Last Week Tonight program Sunday, he took action to illustrate a story about the practices of companies that purchase the records of debtors and attempt to collect on them. The show set up its own company to acquire $15 million worth of debt owed to hospitals in Texas, paying $60,000. So it took care of $15 million of debt for people, right? Yes.
Great. Yeah, $15 million.
Wow.
That's
over 9,000
really
people. And I think
Why don't more people do that?
there's a nonprofit that raises money to buy debt and forgive the bills owed by people who can least afford to pay them, and it's called ripmedicaldebt.org. And I'm certain that it's not something a lot of people are going to be super excited about getting on. But
I bet a lot more people do that, and we just don't hear it.
They might.
Yeah, I would hope that they do, but I bet they do.
It's pretty amazing. You think about, and again, we live in a world where it's every man for himself, and then you have the Bernie Sanders side, which is let's all save each other's lives, and then you have the Donald Trump side, which is leave me and mine alone, and then somewhere in the middle is probably where I sit. I want to give, but I also want to get, and I don't want to spend my time just saving everybody else when there's enough issues in my own house to take care of. But doing something like that sort of reminds me of all the things I don't do. Like, it makes me feel a little small because we could do some of this stuff
we
every
do
day.
stuff like that.
You
all
do a
the
lot
time.
of stuff
All right.
for a lot of people.
All right. Well, if you do stuff
Look,
for people,
you give tequila all the time to people.
And more just came this week, so there'll be plenty of
good.
giving.
Your sister had some tequila last night.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear about your night last night.
can I tell you what we did last night, which was beautiful?
Yes.
I got a flask, filled it with some of Clase Azul Ultra, which was classy as can be, brought it to the wedding, and gave it to Lawrence, the groom to be. Because it was just a nice,
I don't even think he drank it. I think all of the
took a little
groomsmen
bit. And
did.
just that much, it's probably like, if it costs $450 for a glass at Polo Lounge, this was probably 2 glass. I mean, there was a lot of cash in there. So what we did is we took the money out of the
envelope,
the wedding
You're
gift.
so stupid.
Figured I gave him
Just
the
left the
tequila.
change from
If
the
he didn't give it to
tequila.
his wife, that's not my problem.
Oh my God.
All right, I'd love to do Tell Me Something Good. Can we tell me something good?
Maybe.
I already just did it with John Oliver thing. But if Todd has Tell Me Something
Yeah.
Good.
Tell me something good, John Miggs.
He does.
He's on it.
Tell me something good.
I'm going to tell you right now. The something good I have here in the studio, I can see Todd in Tampa. And Todd with his long flowing locks and his heavy metal headphones, I'm going to tell you, Todd may be into a little bit of heavy metal. Am I right, Todd? You don't want to talk on the microphone to me, Todd? Is that not how you do it?
He doesn't
Yes, I am.
Todd, give me your 3 favorite bands.
My 3 favorite would be Queensryche, Old Van Halen with David Lee Roth,
Take hold of the flame.
and
hold.
probably Judas Priest.
Oh. All right. I got you on all 3 of those. And the David Lee Roth era of Van Halen. We're in. All right. All right. I'm not sure why we're talking about that, but might tell you something good just passed.
Dokken too. George Lynch.
Into the fire. I think that people's favorite bands tell you a lot about them.
Yes.
Absolutely, they do.
That Todd is pretty much stuck in the late 80s.
That's all right. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing
Todd,
wrong with
guess
that.
who's right there with you? Several of us. Okay. Okay, so might tell you something good really just passed. That was the John Oliver thing.
Yeah, no, but that is good.
That is really good.
It's very good.
And the other Tell Me Something Good I can't wait to get into is I want to know about your night last night, JoJo. But before that, can we have some breaking news that is legit and troublesome? And it's, I don't know who's heard about the whole thing in Orlando that happened.
The mass shooting last night or early this morning.
Islamic extremist Omar Mateen, 29, from Florida, shoots dead at least 20 at a Florida gay club after bursting in wearing a suicide vest and taking hostages, injuring a further 42 people before he is killed. I don't even know where to begin with this.
Honestly, right now, that makes me want to cry.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me want to cry, and it makes me so angry that somebody could be filled with so much hate for something that doesn't have any effect on their life.
And now they lost their life.
And now innocent people are dead because of what? Because he doesn't like the way that they live their lives?
I'm telling you, we breed it. And then we could say whatever we want about what's wrong with Hillary, and there's a ton wrong with Hillary.
There's a ton wrong with everybody.
But my God, if we vote in Trump, he is promoting this sort of hate. I'm not saying that he's responsible, but he talks about it's okay to like everybody's a bully, everybody hates everybody. I don't get how this is okay. And I don't get how everybody is not up in arms about this. And everybody should
And
be.
this, to me, piggybacks on the fact that I don't think that it is about gun control. I think it is about the people behind the guns. I think it's the mental health of these people. I think it's like you just said, it's about breeding these individuals to hate and go out and kill people that are doing nothing to you. These people didn't go to this guy's house and make out and throw their sexuality in his face. He sought them out.
Right. And tend to your own garden. Spend your own time on your own
And
crap.
if more people did that and worried about themselves, it infuriates me. It makes me so sad because last night, that's where I was. I was in West Hollywood with all of the gays in Los Angeles because it's Gay Pride weekend here.
You're with every gay.
Every single one of them.
Wow.
Talk about a gangbang.
I forgot it was Gay Pride here this week. That's right.
And it is, the most extravagant, obnoxious, obscene scene. But it doesn't, that's what they choose to do. So who am I to tell somebody you shouldn't wear that because you look...
And they're non-violent people. They just
want to have a good time.
They just want to have a good time.
About all friends we have, every gay friend I have, they're non-violent.
They're non-violent. I mean,
they want to have the sex.
Well,
that's all they want to do.
Well, this guy was an extremist, right? So his religion is telling him, no, this is wrong. Go, take it, get rid of all. Wash all those people out of existence because that's what his extreme religious mind thinks. Not to say that the religion is saying that to all people, like that whole religion, but these extremists, like this guy, took it to that level. So it's just...
Michael, you have a gay brother.
I do.
And have you experienced...
I have a gay husband.
Yeah, you do. Thank you.
You did.
I'm gay-ish.
Yeah, because I'm going to take a picture of his
Don's
outfit.
straight gay.
Oh, get the shoes. Please get his shoes.
I know I like the genitalia on a man, but
no, Jojo, you missed his shorts yesterday. They were like this aquamarine blue, and he had basically the same outfit on.
I'm colorblind, and I'm wearing Uggs because they were in the closet.
I swear I think those are mine.
Because you're
those
gay.
are.
I feel like those are
I don't think men wear Ugg boots.
They
Straight
don't.
men don't.
They don't.
Hey, my feet are cold, and because I'm so very slight, as you can tell.
Yes, you are a waif. You are one breath away from death.
Sometimes when you open your mouth, I really just want to karate chop you in the throat.
Why did you say that to me? See, because you breed hate.
I do breed hate.
Yes, Jojo, she screams it.
So,
so you were asking me a question
about your brother. Like, has he experienced a level of hatred that you've seen?
No,
he came out a little later though too.
Well, no, he came out at 17. He was young.
I guess I was.
You have no clue what you're talking about.
My father was worried about that when he came out to my dad. He was worried about because my dad came from that generation where if you'd beat those kind of guys up, but you don't beat them up. You don't drag them down the street or open fire into a club full of them.
Exactly, you beat them up.
No, you don't do anything.
No, you do. You do good. You just beat up a few of them. You tell them.
You just show them.
When my brother came out, it was hilarious because he had to rethink his whole perspective on it. He's like, oh, please come back to the other side, and he kept thinking that it was a choice, and then a week later he realized, okay, this is who he is, and that's it. And then his whole negativity changed on it. We even brought him to clubs in West Hollywood, and he said, I had a very nice time. So I mean, I don't my brother's never had anything negative like that, but he's had friends and stuff like that have been somewhat affected by it. So.
And Jojo, how about you with your brother?
Well, it's my brother, I think he was 21, 22 when he came out. But I feel like he became a happier, better person once he could be himself
and be true to himself.
And he ended up moving out here to Los Angeles from Tampa because there's not really much of a gay culture in Tampa.
In Ybor, no?
Well, I mean, there's one little, pocket of it. But I mean,
real quick, if you have a great gay scene for JoJo to participate in, 1-800-771-1025. She would love to go hang out with you and your gay brother and sister.
But I mean, the thing is my brother is no different as a human being.
Right.
Whether when we thought he was straight to when he came out and said he was gay. He's the same person. So, and that's what bothers me. It is about the person. It's not about who you're sleeping with. I mean, people, I can't. But
are the issues, so the issue is hatred.
Yes.
But then it comes down to, again, I don't know enough about all the, I don't have all of the facts in terms of gun control and how many guns are killing and who this. I can tell you, I sincerely don't care if you own a gun. It's not about that, but how did you get the gun? How did you acquire it? Because you're sane and you're listening to the show and you're saying, I have a right to own my gun. I'm not talking to you. If you own your gun and you're not going in a club shooting people or threatening people at a party, then it's okay. But like we were recording someone here a couple of weeks ago, and the guy told us a couple of months ago, he's like, oh, yeah, I was in Ybor City once. I went to, then Rob, when he was recording, he's like, I was in some restaurant.
Yeah.
Rob the cute drummer?
Yeah, 2 seats away from him, some idiot with a gun shot himself in the foot.
What?
Yeah, that was in Tampa. That was at the Sail Pavilion.
So
sorry, 1 second. Who's cute Rob Drummer?
Really?
Yes.
Why didn't I get a meet and greet?
I don't know. You should, though, because he's cute.
All right, JoJo thinks she's Tindering a live Tinder. He is cute.
What's his last name?
Well, what the heck?
Rob, I'm too dang cute.
No, really. What's his last name?
For anybody, I don't remember right now. I have it on my phone. I'll
You're
get
the
it.
worst wingman on the face of the planet.
Hey, look, you know what? It just said in my phone. It just says Rob Drummer. It doesn't say.
In my phone, it says
Donna
Rob
says
the
Rob
cute drummer.
Dreamy Drummer.
Dreamy.
Oh.
And I'm not gay.
You know I have an
Again, I'm
affinity for
gayish.
musicians.
Oh, he's the way he plays the drums. I'm looking at the drum set right now, and when he gets that whole thing going, it gets my Uggs really warm. That's all I'm going to tell you. All right, back to the facts. Can anybody here honestly tell me what I'm missing with the whole gun control thing? Anyone?
You don't have to have a background check, or you do get a background check.
They should make more stringent
Okay.
background checks, I think. But they're not going to, because I think the NRA is like, no. I think the problem is we need to have more guns to fix the problem. I think that's.
Oh my God.
You know what, Michael?
We should totally get more guns. Because think about it, if someone's going to come to someone's house and they know that they have guns, they might not, want to stand off. So let's do that.
I mean, honestly, the other focus is we got to get to the mental illness aspect. And remember, we're only adding more and more people to the planet every day. The more people you add, it's rats in a cage. You are putting people together that don't.
So
Jensen,
maybe
JJ's keeping a close eye on this Orlando shooting from last night at the Pulse. Is it the Pulse?
Pulse.
Pulse.
Mm-hmm.
Pulse at least 50 people have been killed
now. Man, it went from 20 to 50.
That was. That just went up in a few minutes.
All right, I got to get away from it for a minute.
Okay.
Because it's going to kill me. And you know our friends at Pepin Distributing?
Love a good beer.
You do some great stuff with them, JoJo.
Had a few of them last night.
All right. Well,
oh boy.
You know what they're doing? So Pepin Distributing, they distribute Budweiser. And to kick off the summer in a very patriotic way, without the guns, they're releasing the packaging that puts America front and center on its cans and bottles.
I would love somebody to release a package to me.
It's designed to honor the passionate hard work and spirit of Americans and celebrate the values that Budweiser shares with this great nation: perseverance, freedom, and authenticity. And JoJo, oh my God, Joe, I can't even pay attention to you. So I'm just saying, What am I saying?
I don't know. Budweiser. Pepin. We love them.
We're going to go back to that because I obviously just screwed that up. And, they paid money for us to do something right. And I haven't so far. Hey, coming back, we're going to get with JoJo with the juice. Give me one bit of juice we got going on.
I feel like it's been all of these things. So I'm gonna regroup and
we're going to
we'll
regroup.
Juice.
More after these words when JoJo regroups on Miggs and Swig.
Miggs and Swig, Life Out Loud on 102.5 The Bone.
Budweiser presents Bud and Burgers.
Excuse me. Budweiser presents Bud and Burgers. Tampa Bay's premier burger festival and free concert event is back. Enjoy some of the best burgers the Bay has to offer while hanging out at Al Lang Stadium in downtown St. Pete. Then keep the party going with a free concert from ex-ambassadors. The Bay's biggest burger party goes down Saturday, June 18th, starting at 4 p.m. Oh yeah, and did I mention it's free? All you have to do is go to theboneonline.com, find a ticket drop location near you, and come pick up your free tickets. Bud and Burgers, brought to you by Budweiser at 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
Wade Hammond, for 2 months in a row now, no dealer anywhere on earth has sold more F-150s than Brandon Ford. That's incredible.
And we haven't even begun. So come on down for a smoking truck deal.
Brand new F-150 XLT crew cabs loaded with the EcoBoost engine for just $28,995. Now that's a smoking deal. Take the same loaded crew cab, get it with leather for only $30,995. Or if you're not partial to leather, but you want the same truck and four-wheel drive, Brandon Ford has it for just $32,995.
Who'd want to buy a used truck when you can get a new one at smoking deals like these? Aluminum body, better fuel economy, more power, and brand new.
The best F-150 selection in the country at the best prices. And that's why Brandon Ford is the #1 F-150 dealer on earth 2 months in a row. Highway 60 and 301 in Tampa and at BrandonFord.com. If you want to pay less for a truck, come to Brandon Ford now.
Hello, Tampa area.
This is Life Tips with Geico.
Life Tip 1. Making s'mores for a crowd? Pop some marshmallows on a rake.
However, be sure it's metal. Nobody says more when there's molten plastic in their s'more.
Life Tip 2. Use a broken pants hanger as a chip clip.
Your pants are on the floor, but your chips are fresh.
Life Tip 3. Switch to Geico and you could save hundreds on your car insurance. They're the #1 auto insurer in the Tampa area and the largest in Florida. On top of that, the Geico Insurance Agency could help save you money on home and renter's insurance.
You could save even more if you switch your motorcycle, RV, or boat insurance to Geico as well. With over 75 years of experience, plus military and federal employee discounts, they know what they're doing.
Life Tip 4. Olive oil is great at removing spray paint from skin.
Or you could just watch where you're spraying in the first place.
Geico. Get savings into your life, online, over the phone, or at your local office.
Hey, if you're one of those people that just gets a little nervous when you're thinking about buying a diamond or other piece of jewelry for the first time, then don't worry, it's normal, because you want to make sure that you're educated and you're making the right buying decision. You're paying a lot of money. So where can you turn without feeling funny about the process? Do what I do what I tell my friends to do, and go to the jewelers that Tampa Bay has been trusting for over 30 years, and that is Steve and Julie Weintraub at the Golden Diamond Source. If you're thinking about getting engaged now or later this year, or you're just looking to get something special for that someone that you love, start the process now, and Steve and Julie will help you out. Their team at the Golden Diamond Source are an incredible staff. They'll explain what to look for when buying jewelry, and then you want to get them something that they're going to cherish forever. So you want to do that in a place that's not going to give you a whole bunch of sales pressure while you're trying to buy something special. So if you're thinking about getting engaged, they'll even explain to you how it all works, from picking out the diamond to the ring and the ways to fit the best of both into whatever budget you have. So whether you're ready now or whether you're thinking about doing it, stop by the Golden Diamond Source. And when you buy it, you'll know that they got one of the coolest things, a Golden Diamond Savings Account. You can buy any diamond you want and take the full amount of that diamond and put it towards your next purchase, and that lasts forever. Only the Golden Diamond Source gives you that. And they do have financing available and prices and selection that'll fit almost every budget. When buying a diamond, remember, make it a Golden Diamond Source diamond. 3800 Olmonton Road in Clearwater, and always online at goldendiamondsource.com. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Dealing with clogged drains or water heater issues? Pampering Plumber has you covered, offering 24-hour service and a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call today or visit pamperingplumber.com. License number CFC 1427-335.
Pampering Plumber, more than just pipes. Life is better with a happy wife.
If it's been too long since you felt in control, the Dr. Urshan program is the key to permanent weight loss success.
After the 40-day program, I was down 45 pounds. I sleep throughout the night. I have so much more energy throughout the day. I just feel completely different and didn't take any medicine on that. There's nothing besides good quality food and putting good stuff in your body.
For permanent weight loss success, set your appointment now with the Dr. Urshan Health and Weight Loss Center, BeThinFlorida.com. BeThinFlorida.com.
World, say hello to some old friends. It's been a long time, but they remember you. They're my toes, and they've been hidden ever since I got nail fungus. Yeah, nail fungus. I know, embarrassing, right? Really ugly stuff that I just couldn't get rid of. Tried several doctors, took pills, creams, even considered surgery. Of course, with that, you lose your nail, and there's no guarantee that the fungus won't come back. So I tried Clear Touch. Clear Touch is a little handheld device you use at home. It's painless because it uses light. Yes, light to travel fast and deep. Can't believe I went so long hiding my toes when this simple, inexpensive solution was waiting right there at Clear Touch. Clear Touch is even cleared by the FDA because it's safe and works. Yeah, my toes saw the light. So, world, I'd appreciate it if you could pass the word about Clear Touch, the phototherapy solution that works.
Call 800-264-4066. That's 800-264-4066. That's 800-264-4066 or cleartouchnails.com.
Come hang with 102.5 The Bone at the T.A. Mahoney's Captain's Party, Thursday night at the ball fields on Madeira Beach. It's the start of the 2016 Baddest Barbecue on the Bone Fishing Slam. There's food, music, entertainment, games, and it all kicks off Thursday night at the T.A. Mahoney's Captain's Party.
Maybe it's Galvin's open letter. Maybe it's Sporkle. It's certainly not Spanish telling everyone he loves them. Whatever it was, the best part of the Mike Calter Show is definitely on the 102.5 The Bone app. Powered by 1-800-411-PAIN, a medical and lawyer referral service.
Hey, this is Jaron Lowenstein, and you know who I am. Trust me, just Google me. You are listening to my favorite show, the Miggs and Swig Show. Yeah, I really love it. Right here on 102.5 The Bone.
I just want to dance and sing.
I'd love to dance. Let's dance.
Oh,
this is the Mix song. You could dance to
I
that.
remember that band.
That band.
Way back when.
Way back when, Michael. Back when we was fab. You know what? Can we first start with that? So my mother's birthday just passed a couple days ago.
Happy birthday, Kathy.
Yeah.
Same day as our dog Zoe.
I mean, they're almost related. So my mom, very, very subtly, said what she wanted for her birthday was another dog. We got her last dog that she loved and then complained about for a little while. Mom, if you're listening, it is the truth. You complained and complained that the dog was only supposed to be 10 pounds and it got bigger than that and blah, blah, blah. Well, now apparently their dog, Buddy, Pomeranian, was starting to get a little bit older, and I guess little dogs don't last as long, or is that the
No, they're supposed to live longer than larger dogs.
So my mom's just trying to kill this one off quickly.
Well, how old is Buddy? 9?
I don't
maybe?
know. I don't know, but she's probably putting that dog through the ringer. So she said she wanted the dog.
How did she say it?
She says, maybe Donnie, it'd be good for maybe I could get a dog for my birthday. Get a dog. So I took that to be, no, you shouldn't, because you have one. You don't really need a second one. But she was insisting, and then got very specific on the type of
course.
dog. I want a teacup this. I said, my mother is a sick woman. She can barely sort of navigate getting from the bathroom to the bed without something falling. I said, Mom, I don't think it's a good idea to have something that size that you can crush under a foot. It's probably a bad move. So me get a call. We killed the dog. And by the way, it cost $4,000. So sorry we killed your dog, right? So we were like, that wasn't a good idea. But we decide, Milo, our son, finds a dog. What kind of dog was this?
Pomeranian.
But teacup?
No,
Not
it's
teacup,
a toy.
Oh my God, like that one dog that was all over the internet with, oh my God, I'm going to find him. Go ahead.
You should see this dog. It's pretty.
It will be
flippin'
9
cute.
pounds, and it is the cutest little fluffy brown dog.
So I called my mother last week and said, listen, if you want to go to New York, she wanted to do a trip. For your birthday, I'll get you airfare. You can do whatever. No. For my birthday, you said I was getting a dog.
Well, you have to speak like your mom.
Yeah, that's the best part of it.
Donnie, Mom, if you're listening, 800-771-1025. Love to hear from you or Dad.
Confirm or deny this.
Would love to hear from. Actually, you know what? We should just call them and ask them about the dog. And during the commercial, we're going to call. We're going to get my mother hopefully on the line and talk.
She didn't answer you when you called her for Mother's Day, so fingers crossed that she answers this time.
She was very busy that day, so she wants this dog.
She was researching dogs apparently.
Then she said, "I have a surprise for you guys. We're gonna name what I'm gonna name the dog."
Oh, jeez.
What are you gonna name the dog? You want me to tell you?
No, say it. Talk like your mother.
You want me to tell you? Yeah, sure. Please tell me. Donalisa DeBartolo Miggs. I'm gonna name it after your whole family.
Oh.
I said, okay. Lisa goes, how about just Donna Lee? So it sounds like a girl. I call it Donna Lee. Is that okay? I'll call it Donna Lee DeBartolo Miggs. DeBartolo Miggs. She can't quite get it. So okay, we're gonna get this dog. The process we went through to get the dog is 10 times more than you go through to get a gun. They had to interview the family. They literally have to drive, either fly or drive. They have to have
a nanny for the dog.
For the dog, come and interview the family that they're bringing the dog to. By the way, the check's cleared. I'm pretty sure. They come to interview in case it's not suitable. The dog's not staying.
Where on God's green earth did you get your dog from?
Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale. No, Michael. Thankfully, the dog. My parents did, and I actually called my parents and said, "You got to be ready for this. Like they're going to interview the two of you. Dad has to be home.
He has to put pants on.
Yeah, he does.
He can't have a beer in his hand.
You've got to be prepared because
I wish I could find a picture of the. I have to find a picture of the dog.
It's
so cute.
We're going to call
Donna Lee.
Donna Lee. There you go.
Donna Lee.
Congratulations,
JJ. Will you send me a picture of the dog, please?
Okay. So.
Oh my. Okay. So why? I feel like not all dogs are that hard to get, but I agree that, and it's the same. It's the same for anything that has any regard for human life. If you're trying to adopt a child, the process for that
is a lot. Yet people can get guns.
Yes.
And
you can get guns with no problem.
And then it leads into that and you can go and you can just have.
Why are we just better than everybody else?
I don't know.
Because
really
we don't want to kill people. We don't want to rape people.
We don't want to. We're better. Yeah, I want to talk about the Stanford rape thing.
Oh, I'm talking about that.
Oh yeah.
So let's get back to what you were. JoJo was. You pulled something up on that interweb.
Oh, I did because there was an update
on that new iPhone.
iPhone. It was
iPhone.
What does my mother call it? I don't know. I tried to. She's like on that thing.
The iPod. I think she calls her iPad.
Yeah, on the iPod thing you gave me. I'm like, okay.
Well, she has the eye right.
Yeah, she did have the eye.
So she's like at least in the realm of technology for it.
Okay, good.
No, there was just an update on the Orlando shooting from early this morning. So I was just going to play.
But wait, what are we up to right now?
That's what I'm updating you.
She's mad at me.
Sadness that I share, we have not 20 but 50 casualties. In addition to the shooter, there are another 53 that are hospitalized. Because of the scale of the crime, I've asked the governor to declare a state of emergency. We're also issuing a state of emergency for the city of Orlando so that we can bring additional resources to bear to deal with the aftermath. Our focus is going to be on identifying the victims and notifying the families. We're setting up a hotline for concerned family members. There's 407-246-4357. The identification.
That's unbelievable. So 50 dead and 53 hospitalized.
That's 103.
Because of one idiot. And you are an idiot.
He's dead.
He's dead.
I know he is.
Are you looking up?
I don't know. I'm trying not to cry.
It's so upsetting.
It stinks that they have to kill themselves or die like that.
Mm-hmm.
Guy that shot that girl the other day. It's like, why can't that POS be alive to live and just kind of
let people torture him?
Let him rot in a prison somewhere.
Unbelievable.
That's what I say.
Well, even that, it's like none of it's. none of that is actually going to help us with the problem, and I don't think anything will. And I worry because we have 2 little boys, a 7 and a 5-year-old, and how do you grow your kid up to, and especially like a boy, someone's always telling him he has to be tough, they have to be this, they have to be that. Like, I want my kids to be whatever the hell they want to be.
As it should be.
And I don't care what it is, and they're so different. But our little one, Jasper, he loves weapons. Everything's about a weapon. For Power Rangers, Star Wars, he's like, Dad, I just saw I didn't see Civil War, but he saw
knows
something.
about the movie.
He's like, can we go on, every day we go on Amazon, which, by the way, I have a problem with Amazon because
you're addicted to
it's
Amazon
too
now.
freaking easy
Every
to
box that comes in, by the way, he bombards us. He's like, there's something for me, there's something for me.
Yeah, so
in there.
little Jasper knows that it's the summer, we're just getting him stuff, but he has a basket full of weapons, and I don't think there's a problem with it, but should we? Is there, like, what leads to somebody thinking it's okay to be shooting a gun? When does human life not matter enough where it's like you're playing a video game?
Well, now you don't know. Maybe this kid who shot all these people in Orlando, maybe his family, maybe they talk about how much they hate gay people, and maybe it, from his parents, it has become ingrained in his head. You just don't know where he's coming from, or is he gay and he doesn't want to be gay, and so he's trying to take it out on other people. Sure. You just don't know in his own mind why he did this, and we'll never know.
And that's why that part's not about the gun. By the way,
the individual.
Right, that's him, exactly.
That's why I'm not arguing about gun control in that instance.
Right, and that's why I think mental health is it plays such an important part in it, and I don't know how you make it kind of just a known thing that if you are dealing, because I don't know that the individual necessarily knows that that's what's going on with them.
But is that mental health, or just sometimes, and it is a different part of mental, just anger? Like, it's no different than someone with road rage.
But isn't that a mental?
Well, but how do you detect? I mean, if a sociopath is a true sociopath, so some sociopaths are very good at lying and keeping calm in interviews and things like that. So I mean, how do these mental tests really validate that someone's going to be okay? I mean, a sociopath can fool everybody.
Can fool them,
and that's where it does. You're right, Michael. That's where it comes back to gun control.
Right.
Because you can't tell. The systemic root is like all the things everyone always talks about, like better parenting, like being more tolerant of people, teaching kids that you're different and you're different and you're different, and that's okay, that there's a black man, and there's a gay man, and all of that is okay to live in the same world. I get all that, but when that all happens, and maybe a parent's done the best they can do, and if someone still has an issue, then you can't give them easy access to the gun to allow them to go into a club and shoot people.
Right.
So I don't know that there's even an answer.
No. I mean, there was a young girl, I don't remember where she lived, 15 years old, and somebody Snapchatted her in the shower, I believe is how it went down. Now, I'm sure that there were prior bullying issues, but she ended up being ridiculed. And at 15, you don't know what to do with yourself, and she went into her mother's purse and took her gun, and she went upstairs and she killed herself. In a matter of, hours, that she found out that this video went, viral in her school or whatever, and she was being made fun of, and to the time she got home, and the accessibility of the gun,
And young girls at that age, if you don't have confidence to stand up to that and to actually say, whatever, go to hell, all of you, and if you don't have that confidence, which most girls don't at that age.
No.
You don't know how to handle it, and that's the only way you know how to handle it.
That's unbelievable.
It's hard in this day and age too.
Right.
With all the media saying you need to be this, you need to be that, this, and that, so it puts pressures on them already. So,
but the accessibility. My point. With you saying they need to be contained and locked up, and they need to be managed, and you need to teach your kids about guns. You can't just have it and them not know. They need to know that there is one in this house, that you're not to
Right.
touch it, that it is dangerous.
This
and it's,
isn't- yeah.
Why
it's
would the
not
mom
a toy.
carry it in
or
her
purse?
purse?
Well, but like my sister does.
Yeah, but your sister's also
Your sister's a
Well, but
police
still, but if
woman,
she set it down somewhere
You're
at
right.
a restaurant,
All right, we got to
or
pay bills.
You're right.
We've got to pay bills, and we'll be coming back. But South Dermatology,
Yeah.
how do I say? South Tampa Dermatology, good friends of ours, 813-872-9551. They have taken care of Elisa's face. They've taken care of my neck. They've done JoJo's armpits.
Yay!
All just like they give you a nip and a, not a nip and a tuck. It's all,
Are you saying I need a nip and a tuck?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what.
Sunday fun day.
They have a perfect attendance club where you show up on time for your first 3 treatments for tattoo removal for that very bad mistake you made back in 10 years ago. Todd's going to go there and get that tattoo removed at some point.
Oh, my God.
You can't beat them, so go South Tampa Dermatology, 813-872-9551. Remember to say Miggs and Swig sent you. Back with more after these words.
Miggs and Swig, Life Out Loud on 102.5 The Bone. Your home for open letters from Galvin. The Mike Calta Show. Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
Geico has been saving people money and providing great service on car insurance for over 75 years. In fact, when Geico was started, I wasn't even a glimmer in my father's eye. And my father wasn't a glimmer in his father's eye. Poor eyesight runs in the family.
Man, you finally did your nails, and they look beautiful.
Why, thank you, Billy.
I noticed them right away.
Thank you.
Son of a gun. Wow.
I didn't do them.
No? You had somebody do them?
Yes.
Can't wait to see the bill when it comes in.
If I did them, there would just be nail polish all over my hands.
Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord.
And probably my clothes and face.
Jesus. Okay, we're here. We're in Wesley Chapel. We're going to start selling some cars. This month's crazy here already. We're not even trying to sell cars, and we're selling 1 million cars because people love this